474, you filed an Nanty direct to Mike Whiskey. Would you prefer to go direct to Mike Whiskey or via Nanty?
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
Clearance delivery, Ryanair 790D. Our parking position is Terminal 1, Gate 6 with ATIS request clearance.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Expect clearance within 2 minutes.
Roger, Ryanair 790D.
Taxi 474 in taxi out through Whiskey and then down the Alpha taxiway, holding point for 27, the QNH 1009, your airways when you're ready. Johnson 620 starts proved, temperature's 9.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Are you ready to copy?
We're ready, go ahead.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Roger, runway 24, cleared to Echo Golf Sierra Sierra via Golf Oscar Sierra Alpha 1 Charlie departure route. And then, as filed, climb and maintain flight level 60. Expect flight level 350 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 131.8. Squawk 6040. QNH 1008.
Cleared via Golf Oscar Sierra Alpha 1 Charlie, climb to flight level 60. Expect flight level 350 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 131.8. Squawk 6040. Ryanair 790D.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Readback correct. Contact ground on 121.75.
Roger, 121.75. Ryanair 790D.
Tombstone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
I'm out for the walk around.
Metric 43, proceed to Sierra. Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot.
Ryanair 790D, squawk 6040.
Squawk 6040. Ryanair 790D.
162, starts approved. Temperatures at 9, the QNX is 1009, runway 27.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor for stand 5, 448.
Correct, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction.
Hi, the security and safety check are complete. Can we start boarding now?
Yes, we're ready.
Thanks.
Ryanair 790D, squawk 6040.
Squawk 6040. Ryanair 790D.
EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, 639.
Back from the walk around, everything looks good.
So 42 might vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
427 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by.
1042, 027 Victor Foxtrot, Dubai.
Sam 250, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high-speed reject in the case of a fire, engine failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if there's any other condition that makes the aircraft unsafe or unable to fly. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, verify the extension of the speed brake, and apply maximum reverse thrust. I will bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist or evaluate our options, and if you could monitor my actions, make the standard rejected takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continued, I will continue the takeoff as per the company's standard procedures. We will then climb to the minimum safety altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use the noise abatement departure procedure 1. Flight directives are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The local terrain and current weather pose a threat. We will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine, and we won't rush any procedures today. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Departure brief complete.
Patrick 43, proceed to Sierra.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Ground, Jersey 1340 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking. 1340. Taxi via Echo to Gate 3 via Echo to Gate 3. Jersey 1340.
Sink. Too low.
Ground,
Terrain.
Jersey 267. Request taxi.
267. Taxi via Alpha to runway 24.
By Alpha to runway 24. Jersey 267.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Minimums. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Ground, Ryanair 4383. Request taxi.
Ryanair 4383. Taxi via Alpha to runway 24.
By Alpha to runway 24. Ryanair 4383.
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot.
Monitor radar display.
762 knots approved. Temperatures QTX 1009.
Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand by. Victor, stand by, 448. Correct, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restrictions. Cleared over the height restrictions and so forth on. And also about report passing 2,500 feet. 4,000 on way.
Ground, easy 69032 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Easy 69032. Taxi via Echo to Gate 8.
Via Echo to Gate 8. Easy 69032.
Easy 639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2 to runway 27, thank you, 639.
Episode 42, my vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
427 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 155. Altimeter 1018.
Checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cutoff.
Pre-flight checklist complete. Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Touchdown 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Watch your leg, please.
Brown, Jersey, 854. Request taxi.
854. Taxi via Alpha to runway 24.
Via Alpha to runway 24. Jersey, 854.
Verify takeoff speeds.
Right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Checked.
Metric 43, proceed to Sierra.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and the crew, I'd like to welcome you very warm welcome to our Boeing 737. My name is Sarah, and helping me in the cabin today are Tom and Michelle. Please place all large items on the overhead bins provided, or under the seat in front of you.
Very good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. On behalf of the crew, welcome aboard this flight today. We're just completing our final preparations, then we'll be able to close the doors and get on our way. And shortly afterwards, the cabin crew will give you a safety demonstration, which I urge you all to pay attention to. Also, just a quick reminder, just keep your seat belts fastened in flight, even with the seatbelt lights extinguished, just in case there is any unexpected turbulence. And also, just to mention that this is a non-smoking flight. All being well, I probably won't speak to you again until we start our descent into our destination. So until then, welcome aboard and thank you.
448, vacate right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor for stand 5, 448.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks. See you up there.
Ground Ryanair 790D. Request start up and pushback.
Ryanair 790D. Start up and pushback approved.
Approved. Ryanair 790D.
Cabin crew, arm slides. Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel, 6.9 tons, pumps on, passenger signs, on, windows,
locked, MCP. V2 is 143, heading 243, altitude, flight level 60,
checked, takeoff speeds,
V1 is 123, VR is 136, V2 is 143,
checked, CDU pre-flight,
completed,
rudder and aileron trim,
3 and 0,
taxi and takeoff briefing,
completed,
before start checklist completed to the line.
EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, EC639.
So 42 might vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Ground copy, a word for pushback.
Degrees 19.
Locking gear. Departure check completed, Captain. Bypass pin inserted. And release parking brakes, sir. Commencing the push, Captain. Start engines at your discretion.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting 2. Oil pressure.
Tombstone 40 right, vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 8.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting 1.
On board this Boeing 737. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 1 left and 1 right.
Oil pressure.
2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the centre of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please note the nearest exit to you, which may be behind you. The seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released like this. In the event of sudden loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will
Electric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot.
above your head. Pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Please secure your own mask.
And set parking brakes, please.
Your life jacket can be found underneath your seat. In the unlikely event of landing on water, remove the jacket from
Flaps
its pouch
5.
and place it over your head. Tie the strap
Starter
to the
cutout.
top. To inflate the life jacket, pull down sharply on the red toggle. There is a tube to top up the air and a light to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the cabin. As it is over
temperatures at 9, the QNX
Further inflation may be found on the in-flight safety card.
Flight controls check.
Would you now ensure your seatbelt is securely
Full
fastened?
left.
Your seat back is upright.
Full right.
Your armrests are down.
Center.
Your
Check.
tray table is up. And all window
Full
blinds
up.
are open.
Full down.
Captain, the tow truck is disconnected
Centre,
and the bypass
check.
pin is removed.
Full left. Full right. Centre.
Check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Parking stand 5.
Left and right both clear.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Ground Ryanair 790D. Request taxi.
Ryanair 790D. Taxi via Alpha to runway 24.
Via Alpha to runway 24. Ryanair
Clear left.
790D.
Clear right.
Correct, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Head over the height restrictions and so forth on. Also, right, report past 2,500 feet. Full code full on. EC639, taxi uniform, 1 point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, 639.
Vacate next right, enter the apron of Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 right.
427 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by 142, 027 Victor Foxtrot 1. Sound 25 today, clear takeoff, 210 degrees 19.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim. The cabin is secure.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ryanair 790D. Contact tower on 118.7.
118.7. Ryanair 790D. Tower Ryanair 790D. Holding short of runway 24.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Line up runway 24.
Lining up runway 24. Ryanair 790D.
Before takeoff procedure.
Check.
Fly runway heading, climb altitude 4,000 feet.
Ready to go.
Yeah, fly runway heading, climb altitude 4,000 feet, 1002, EC639.
EC639, correct, contact Manchester Control 128.05, bye.
2805 from my EC6.
On runway 24.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Wind 240 at 10. Runway 24 cleared for takeoff. Good flight.
Runway 24 cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 790D.
Set takeoff thrust.
0 degrees 27. Clear land for runway.
Thrust set. 80 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Departure Ryanair 790D, with you passing 800 for flight level 60.
Ryanair 790D, radar contact. Continued via the Golf Oscar Sierra Alpha 1 Charlie
Engage
departure
LNAV.
route. Climb to flight level 60.
Set
Via the
flaps
Golf
up
Oscar
speed.
Sierra Alpha 1 Charlie departure, climbing to flight level 60. Ryanair 790D.
Delta Alpha X-ray correction. Delta Alpha Sierra climb altitude 4,000 feet.
Booking 4,000 feet, Delta Alpha Sierra.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Golf X-ray, request a quick call
Flaps
to
up.
level
Flaps
on
up.
Faithful on 122.8.
And the crew report back on the frequency.
Report back on frequency, Golf X-ray, yeah.
$1,000 to level.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
It's about
Happy to release the cabin crew?
For bigger, just
Yes,
north of L3
check.
this time at 1500 on 1029er. Airport called Lee Valley, cognitive the dogs in direct traffic.
Contact 01476061, the London QNH is 1028, report turning south on the Lee Valley.
7061, 1028, report southbound, Joe.
Transition.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 062.
Golf Sierra Tango Echo Romeo, I'm sorry, code your details.
Yeah, disregard our earlier call, we know changing to stable to 128.
Golf Echo Romeo, what's today?
Ryanair 790D, climb to flight level 170.
Climbing to flight level 170. Ryanair 790D.
Radar, good morning, Delta Charlie, Papa Alpha Sierra, 3000 feet in.
Delta Charlie Papa
No.
Alpha Sierra, Delta Radar, good morning, squawk out end.
Roger. 2180 is established for close 028.
Aircraft 2180, roger, descend on the ILS, Pacific QNH is 1029.
Turning on the ILS 1029, aircraft 2180.
Lunar 444, report the radar heading to London control, 120.17, you may.
120.17 with the heading, London 444, have a nice day.
That's it.
Want to release the cabin now?
Yes.
Check.
Uplift 25 Alpha is leveling 4,000 feet, and I do need to move west if available to south end of the band.
Please 25 Alpha, roger. It may mean that you need to go between 3 and 4,000 feet to do that, because at 4,000 feet you may well be a bit too high for Heathrow's inbound. We'll see how it goes. Let me know before you move west of the airport.
That's copied, and height as required by yourself to fit in. Our lowest operating height realistically is 2,000.
Ryanair 790D, climb to flight level 250.
Climbing to flight level 250. Ryanair 790D.
Foxtrot Charlie, just approaching London Bridge.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, roger. Just hold at London Bridge and I'll call you back very shortly. I'm just waiting for one to land at City Airport.
Okay, Foxtrot Charlie.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie, change Hawk 7060.
7060, Foxtrot Charlie.
Please 25 Alpha taxi.
Please 25 Alpha, thank you.
And 25 Alpha, if you're happy, I'll be taking time to right hand orbit current location.
Kite right hand orbit, makes me very happy.
Thank you.
Detune the navs.
Roger. Set.
Roger, Ryanair 1274, with you passing flight level 220, for flight level 170.
Ryanair 1274.
Roger.
Descend to flight level 170.
Descending to flight level 170. Ryanair 1274.
Ryanair 790D, contact Scottish on 190.87.
119.87. Ryanair 790D. Scottish Ryanair 790D, with you passing flight level 190 for flight level 250.
Ryanair 790D.
Roger.
Continue own navigation.
Continue own navigation. Ryanair 790D.
Airmed 072, clear to lead control airspace by descent. Base control airspace where you are, flight level 55, clear to lead control airspace by descent.
Roger, landing 11.
Ryanair 790D, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350. Ryanair 790D.
Good afternoon, London Control, EZ402 with you, flight level 130. EZ402, hello to you. Fly heading please at 350 degrees, no speed restrictions, expect exit straight and approach. Radar heading 350 degrees, flight level 130, no speed restrictions, EZ402.
Speed 2193, maintaining flight on the street, please.
Speed 2193, was it continuing on the heading?
Quickly.
There, 3537 on ready to descend, flight level 160, level 5 back tail. Level 162 to be level 5. Back tail, or a beam and back tail, please. Level by back tail, man, I don't have a contact.
Scottish, Zeta, riding 7494 with you, RC, flight level 220 for flight level 160. Ryanair 7494.
Roger.
Descend to flight level 160. Descending to flight level 160, riding 7494.
London Control, reach 7167, good day, level 350.
Reach level 167, thank you, maintain flight level 350. Sector now, direct to Redley, Romeo Echo Mike Sierra India.
Okay, Redley, perfect, 7167.
Copy 844, contact 10, radar 132.7, good day. 327, number by contact perform.
Over from the 452, Airbus 620 information, Bravo, lead 120 on the
Support 56, leave Lambourne, heading 275 degrees, 3250 knots.
Leave London heading 275, 250, that's the 456.
Ryanair 790D, contact Manchester on 118.77.
180.77. Ryanair 790D. Manchester, Ryanair 790D, with you passing flight level 300 for flight level 350.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Identified. Continue own navigation.
Continue own navigation. Ryanair 790D.
(1,000 to level).
Ryanair 790 Delta. Cleared via Lima Oscar Romeo Echo 3 Golf arrival.
Cleared via Lima Oscar Romeo Echo 3 Golf arrival. Ryanair 790D.
Maintaining flight level 349 on standard.
Checked.
You have control.
I have control.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. VREF is 142. Final approach fix is 2500 feet. Decision altitude is 372 feet. Missed approach altitude is 2500 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. No APU required. We'll be using the GPU after shutdown. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Approach brief complete. From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. Just to let you know that we'll shortly be starting our descent into our destination, so I'd just like to take this final opportunity to say thank you very much for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant flight, and we look forward to seeing you all again in the very near future. And please also have a safe and a pleasant onward journey. Thank you all very much. I have control.
You have control.
1345, climb to flight level 220.
Climbing to flight level 220, speed bird 1345.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Continue via Lima Oscar Romeo Echo 3 Golf arrival.
Via arrival Ryanair 790D.
Descent checklist, please. Descent checklist.
Ryanair
Pressurization.
790
Landing
Delta.
altitude is
Descent to flight level
300 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 142 minimums 372 feet.
Checked. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Descent to flight level 200.
Descending to flight level 200. Ryanair 790D.
Manchester Center, Ryanair 288 today, with you at flight level 170.
Ryanair 288, roger. Ryanair 790 Delta. Contact London on 134.3. Bye-bye.
134.3. Ryanair 790D. London, Ryanair 790D. With you passing flight level 260 for flight level 200.
Ryanair 790D. Identified. Continued via arrival.
Via Lima, Oscar, Romeo, Echo 3 Golf arrival. Ryanair 790D.
Ryanair 790D. Descend to flight level 150.
Descending to flight level 150. Ryanair 790D.
Control, easy 186, with you passing flight level 220 for flight level 160.
Easy 186.
Roger.
Descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, easy 186.
Cabin crew prepare for landing.
London, Ryanair 118, with you at flight level 330. Ryanair 118.
Roger. London, Centre, Speedbird 823, with you passing flight level 230 for flight level 180.
Speedbird 823, identified, descend to flight level 180.
Descending to flight level 180, Speedbird 823.
London, Speedbird 793, with you passing flight level 220 for flight level 170. Speedbird 793, identified, descend to flight level 170. Descend to flight level 170, Speedbird 793. Ryanair 790D, descend to flight level 100, speed 250.
Descending to flight level 100, speed 250, Ryanair 790D. London, Centre, Speedbird 1463, with you passing flight level 230 for flight level 180.
Speedbird 1463,
Roger.
Descend to flight level 180.
Descending to flight level 180, Speedbird 1463.
Ryanair 790D, descend to flight level 100, contact London, approach on 120.62.
Descending to flight level 100, 120.62, Ryanair 790D. Approach Ryanair 790D, with you passing flight level 140 for flight level 100.
Ryanair 790 Delta, continue via Lima Oscar Romeo Echo 3 Golf, arrival expect ILS. Approach runway 22, transition Alpha Sierra Kilo Echo Yankee, descent 6000, QNH 1014.
Via arrival, expect ILS, approach runway 22, transition Alpha Sierra Kilo Echo Yankee, descending to 6000, Ryanair
Set altimeter
790D.
1017, set, passing, altitude 13,500. Now,
Check. Approach checklist.
altimeters
1020.
1020. Approach checklist complete.
Speedbird 823, descend to flight level 160.
Descending to flight level 160, Ether 823.
KLM 102, descent flight level 70. At the 70, KLM 102, descent. KLM 102, 7, now heading 120 downwind. Left 120, KLM 102, 7. KLM 102, 7, descent altitude 4,000 feet to an H1020 on a mile. At the 4,000, 102, KLM 102, 7. Cattle 102, 22 miles, runway 27 left, contact director 120.4 with call. 104, goodbye, Cattle 102, 7.
Ryanair 790 Delta, turn left heading 035.
Left turn to heading 035, Ryanair 790D.
Direct line Midland 4, Lima Juliet. Midland 4, Lima Juliet, reduce your speed to 220 knots, leave Bournemouth heading 130. Leave Bournemouth heading 130, 220 knots, 737 Midland 4, Lima Juliet.
X-ray Fox, descend flight level 90, descend level 9 is there, middle 1 X-ray Fox chart. Ahora Italia 204, good evening. 44 Lima out, Italia, super right, Italia 204.
Ryanair 790 Delta, turn left heading 180, descent 3000, QNH 1014.
Left turn to heading 120, descending to 3000, Ryanair 790D.
Ryanair 790 Delta, turn right heading 120.
Right turn to heading 120, Ryanair 790D.
As a staff on the stand, we would make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belts are fully fastened.
The cabin is secure.
Flight 7 report 4, do you need 27 right? Correct.
Runway 269, turn left heading 110, descend altitude 4000, QNH 1012. Left 110, semi 4000,
Position.
9.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Turn left heading 090.
Left turn to heading 090. Ryanair 790D.
Glide slope alive.
To speedbird 987, 757 with Mike, descending to level 110. 987, maintain 110, the whole fully very soon. Maintain level 110, speed 117.
Liner 221 heading to London 13093. Bye now.
120, Liner 221, bye bye.
Still 19 Lima, descend for upward 9 to Overton and navigation forward.
Navigation forward and the cleared level, please. Level 19 in there.
Still 19 Lima, cleared level, flight level 9.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Ryanair 790 Delta. Turn left heading 065.
Left turn to heading 065. Ryanair 790D.
$5,000.
Air 502, start your descent now. We are starting descent, 70502. Thank you, Air 502, after Mayfield 250 knots. After Mayfield 250 knots, 70502.
Easy 186. Maintain present altitude.
Maintain present altitude, easy 186.
Five back 26, 27 left, contact director 1204. 1204, speedbird 485. We will give 27 right on our first contact with left, but we'll plug in 27 left. Bye bye. 27 left, and I'll just check on that shit. Good afternoon, London Control, Easy 402 with you, flight level 130. Easy 402, hello to you. Fly heading please at 350 degrees, no speed restrictions, expect vector straight in approach. Radar heading 350 degrees, flight level 130, no speed restrictions, Easy 402.
$1,000 to level.
After 6, request enter 24.
Ryanair 790 Delta, descent to 2,500.
Descending to 2,500, Ryanair 790D.
Ryanair 790 Delta, slow 2, final approach speed, descent to
Flaps 5.
2,500.
Flaps 5.
ILS.
Cabin crew, seats for
Runway
landing.
22.
Final approach speed, descending to
Cabin is seated.
2,500, cleared ILS, approach runway 22, Ryanair 790D.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Lufthansa 4640, leaving flight level 900, descending flight level 80.
That's at 130, speedbird 891. Good afternoon, speedbird 715 Quebec for a 75 information X-ray, flying up towards Biggin, descending flight level 100.
Jersey 4831, taxi Whiskey Holding Point Alpha 1.
Tower, Ryanair 790D, on final, request landing, runway 22.
Ryanair 790 Delta, clear to land runway 22. Slow 2, final approach speed, QNH 1014.
Clear to land runway 22, final approach speed, Ryanair 790D.
Tower, Ryanair 5998, holding short off runway 22, request departure. Ryanair 5998, hold your position, holding our position. Ryanair 5998.
Final approach fix, height checked. Missed approach altitude set.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Line-up is cancelled then. Call me when you're fully ready.
Runway lights.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Cleared.
Checked.
Tax 474, line up and wait runway 27.
Midland 5 Echo Victor after the company A321 in the next departure line at 27 right. 1,000. Affirm and after departure, climb to maintain altitude 5,000 feet.
Stable.
Approaching 2-2.
Speedbird 92 Bravo Lima, London 12052.
12052, 90 Bravo Lima.
Speed brake up, reverses normal. Auto brake disarmed. Checked.
Ryanair 790
60
Delta.
knots.
Gate
Checked.
left. Contact ground on 121.72.
121.72. Ryanair 790D.
Okay to clean up.
Checked. Master caution anti-ice.
Check there, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Cleared over the height restrictions on zone balls on. Also, that report passing 2,500.
Ground Ryanair 790D is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Ryanair 790D. Taxi via Hotel November Juliet Papa Alpha to Terminal 1 Gate 12.
Via Hotel November Juliet Papa Alpha to Terminal 1 Gate 12 Ryanair 790D.
Have a safe onward journey.
EC639, taxi uniform, holding point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you, 639.
Vacate right and today from the Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor, stand 5, 448.
Vacate next right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
027 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 Mike.
142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, goodbye.
Sam 25 clear, clear takeoff,
3 minutes.
210 degrees 19. Stone 40 Mike, vacate next right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
009, runway 27.
Electric 43, vacate right to Foxtrot.
Lights and doors.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check.
Postone 40 Mike.
Doors disarmed, no APU.
Victor, parking stand 8. Skype Bay, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Cleared over the height restrictions on 740. And also might report passing 2,500 feet. 4 code 40.